So the next point that I have on the docket actually has nothing to do with movie trailers. How about that?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we're done with all that.
It's a lot of movie trailers
I
that my
agree.
brain was like,
Fucking hell. So
I had to catch up.
I took some screenshots of this, which is hilarious. Goldberg recently said some bullshit. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was on a Skype call or on Twitter or whatever. But he's a little perturbed about Asuka beating his undefeated streak. Yeah. I remember that Asuka heard this news, or rather, Asuka just said, "Oh my God, I recently beat Goldberg's record," or something along those lines. Like, I have nothing but respect for him.
Yeah, like years ago.
I have nothing but respect for him. Blah blah blah. And then Scott Hall responded with, "Oh, don't worry, Asuka. You're more talented than he ever was." Yeah, real quick. Yeah. So first of all, shout out to Scott Hall. Okay, he's a bad motherfucker. He is the bad guy. Good for him. You know.
Yeah.
And so recently, Goldberg basically kind of said something about it. He's like, I don't know, man. They actually beat my undefeated streak. Yeah, some Asian lady.
He said a girl beat my undefeated streak.
Yeah,
he said it.
Yeah.
He emphasized girl.
Yeah.
A girl beat my undefeated streak. Some Japanese girl named Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka. I got him. This motherfucker. He said sugar in Spanish. Asuka. ¿Qué es esto, man? Oh my God. What the fuck is that? So first of all, I just want to say that a lot of people are calling him racist. I don't think it's the racist thing. I think it's a sexist thing. Yeah, because when he said just some Japanese lady named Asuka, it's like, okay, that's kind of dumb, but he is old. So like maybe that's just like kind of something that he's identifying her with. But then he said, yeah, a woman beat my streak. He's like, oh, okay. So that's what you are. You're sexist. Okay, first of all, I just want to point this out. Goldberg, I just want to preface my feelings for Goldberg. Goldberg is a guy that didn't have any kind of talent. He was a guy that would come into the ring, hit you with 2 moves, and move on for most of his matches. Any match that went past the 2-minute mark was horrible. Is there any good Goldberg matches that go past 2 minutes? Please inform me in the comments, because I don't think there is. You? Do you think that?
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too. I don't think it exists. What I do remember is Goldberg coming back into the WWE and fisting Kevin Owens, for the Universal title. That's what I remember. I don't know about you. Shit.
And Bray Wyatt.
2 up-and-comers, and Goldberg just comes around and says, fuck y'all, I want the championship, and he takes it. And I know what he's going to say. Oh, well, I'm just the guy who does my job. He said this in the past, but the thing is, with a guy with your kind of power can lobby to do other things. Just like how Randy Orton and Edge said, no, I don't want to take Undertaker's streak away at the WrestleMania. So, hey, all I'm saying is if they were able to negotiate back then, when they weren't as big, I don't know about you, Haas. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, me personally. I don't think it was a good idea to ever take Kevin Owens' championship away with Goldberg. All right, but it is what it is. Me personally, I don't like his in-ring talent. I mean, Bret Hart doesn't like him. He doesn't think he's talented. I agree with Bret Hart. Triple H don't fucking like him, and I agree with Triple H. Yeah.
Yep. That's my goat, Triple H.
Damn straight. No one likes Goldberg, okay? Let me tell you, initially when I watched you, the reason why people liked you is because you would do things that no one else would do. You would go in, you would take people out quickly, and then you'd leave. You had an aura around you, okay? And that's good. You had showmanship. You had panache. But at the end of the day, when that kind of panache is used to squash younger developing talent or to squash storylines like Brock Lesnar beating the fucking streak and being unstoppable and then him getting steamrolled by Goldberg of all people, no. I don't agree with that. Absolutely not. So me personally, I don't like Goldberg. He's never a big fan of him. It is what it is. He definitely had some badass fucking moments, and his aura was one of the best auras of all time. But if you get him in a match for more than 2 minutes, you'll see how sluggish he is. It's ridiculous. So yeah, me personally, not a big fan. It is what it is. How do you feel about Goldberg, Dorian?
About the same. He's just... He's entertaining to watch only in a squash match.
Yeah.
And that's because he can't do anything that's not a squash match.
Except sometimes he squashes the wrong people. Continue.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
And more recently, a lot of times he squashes the wrong people. But he's just not interesting to watch for me. Like, what's his character? That he's tough?
Whoa.
That's like... every wrestler
everyone.
ever
Yeah.
made.
Like, you look at Batista, he's fucking massive, 300 pounds, fucking monster, animal. That being said, he has 20-minute matches, and they're classics. So, hey, I don't know what you want. Look at Undertaker, the fucking dead man, can't feel nothing. The Phenom still has 20, 30-minute matches. So what's up? What's going on?
And then Brock Lesnar's character is that he's tough. And I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar, but he's got Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman can cut a promo. Paul Heyman is a hype man. Paul Heyman is probably the greatest manager in the history of professional wrestling. Goldberg don't have a Paul Heyman.
He doesn't have a Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman does crazy promo work, and Brock Lesnar brings that crazy beast factor. When he gets in there, you feel it. It's like Goldberg, but Brock Lesnar actually has wrestling acumen. It's crazy because he's a freak. Because Brock Lesnar is a freak athlete. He's a freak athlete. You know what I mean? It's crazy how crazy his genetics are. I mean, he went to the UFC and went 5-3 amongst some of the best heavyweights of that time. Wow, you know what I mean? Like, he could put his mind towards anything. That being said, I do find his matches repetitive. He's definitely not perfect in my eyes. He's definitely got quite a few things that I dislike about him. But, brother, Brock Lesnar's got some badass ring acumen. All right, I don't know him.
He has aura.
Yeah,
Goldberg doesn't.
And he has aura. That's another thing, right? No, I actually disagree with you on that. I think Goldberg definitely has aura. But the thing is that aura kind of stops past the minute. Once again, Brock Lesnar has that aura for the entire match. Yeah, that guy's a fucking beast. Okay?
I would say Goldberg had aura.
You know what? That's fair.
He had it in WCW.
That's fair. You know what? I'll take that. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Because when he came into the fucking new WWE, Jesus, I know how to speak English. He just didn't have that aura. I can agree with you on that. Fair.
Yeah. And I will say, okay, so I said Triple H is my GOAT, and I know some people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, there's so many people better than Triple H. I grew up during the Reign of Terror when he was, like, the World Heavyweight Champion for, like, God knows how long, and dominated Monday Night Raw from, like, 2002 to, 2005, something like that. And I can agree with the fact that Triple H stopped Goldberg's momentum, like, hard.
Yeah! No. Let me say something real quick, all right? For you motherfuckers who like to defend them two, let me just say something real quick, okay? I don't agree with every single decision that Triple H made during the Reign of Terror, but I can definitely agree with two of them. Who was he supposed to drop the belt to? Scott Steiner? Fuck out of here, bro. Alright. And who the fuck else was he supposed to drop the belt to? Goldberg? Fuck out of here, bro. That's it. That's all I got.
We as fans can all collectively agree Booker T should have been World Heavyweight Champion.
Easy.
That one they fucked up on. But easy. We're getting besides the point. So yeah, Goldberg's momentum was stopped by Triple H, but I think for good reason, because Goldberg doesn't have that talent.
Yeah,
that
he doesn't.
Most other wrestlers do. Like, Triple H puts on, like, fucking 40-minute matches, and, like, yeah, they're slow, but I would take that over 2-minute squash matches.
He retired Bret Hart with a kick. All right? As far as I'm concerned, I don't give two shits about Goldberg.
Fucked up kick, yeah, kicked him in the head.
That's it. All right? Because, like, if you look at a person like a Sasha Banks who retired Paige, the thing is that move they've done millions of times, and it just so happened to hurt her neck at that time. It had nothing to do with Sasha, and Paige says that vehemently. But when it comes to Goldberg, that motherfucker kicked his goddamn block off. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Goldberg's never had talent. And the thing is, he's been in the game for so long, you think he would have developed some talent, but I guess he never had to. So as far as I'm concerned, get him out of here, Chief. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
Fuck
Goldberg
out of
just
here.
shows up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Does his fucking two moves. You know what's crazy? Is that he was talking shit about how, like, oh, it's crazy how, like, I invented the spear, and then everyone else started doing the spear. That's crazy how, like, people steal half my moveset. And then, you know what I was thinking is, like, bro, yeah, because you have two moves. They steal half your moveset because you have two moves. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, as far as I'm concerned, fuck Goldberg, all right? That's it. And guess what? Asuka, the fucking Chad of a person that Asuka is respectful as hell. On Twitter, she says she's honored to be in this position, and that's it. She's respectful as hell. I hope she doesn't acknowledge Goldberg and his bullshit, because that's exactly what it is. He's fucking mad because he thinks that the studio execs... First of all, Goldberg is selfish because he thinks that the WWE execs are thinking about him. It's like, oh, we have to have Asuka beat his streak. It's like, no, that's not how that happened. I'm 100% sure it just happened accidentally. And it's like, oh, that's crazy. That's it.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure Triple H in NXT when he brought Asuka in is like, all right, she has a big name in Japan. She has a following. She has heat on her. People in Japan, she does have haters. But she's really talented. She has a lot, great personality, great character. Let's see what she can do. Put her on this winning streak, right?
Easy.
And then that winning streak just kept going
And going.
and going
And going.
and going. And then all of a sudden, it's just, oh shit, we beat Goldberg. Crazy. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Exactly.
It's not like they were just like, oh, she's got to beat Goldberg because she's better.
No one had you in mind, Goldberg. You're not that special.
No one gave a shit about Goldberg.
You're not that special, okay?
Yeah, Asuka has more personality, talent, and literally just anything positive I can say about her. She has more anything in her fucking pinky than Goldberg has in his entire body.
Easy. I mean, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Asuka, easy dub, and she didn't even have to do anything. So good for her.
Yeah. I love Asuka. She's great.
Fuck Goldberg. And let me tell you right now, Goldberg's going to cut. Yeah, shout out to Asuka. I agree. If anybody wants to come over to our YouTube comment section and say, oh my God, I can't believe you hate Goldberg. You do all this. I welcome it. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Because then all I'm going to do is give you quotes. Oh, this Goldberg said this. This guy said this about Goldberg. All I'm going to do is send you quotes infinitely. The more you reply, the more quotes I'm going to supply. Fuck Goldberg. All right. Next point.
That's about that. That's all I have to say about that.